We're approaching our first splashdown right up here. So I think what we should all do is put our hands up and say wee!
Oh, watch your cheek.
All right, that was our first splashdown into Lake Sally. Lake Sally is our man-made lake here on property. Saw me messing with any of these levers up here? I did just engage our 45-pound brass propeller, as well as disengaging all 6 wheels. Take a look out to the left or the right. You're going to see those 6 wheels floating up to the surface. All right, anyone see those tires? Like, serious question, does anyone see those tires? Because we need them. Alright everyone, how was that first splashdown? Too fast, too slow, just right? Let me hear it.
Too slow.
Too slow, alright. Everyone who thinks too slow, raise your hand. Off the duck, have a great swim. I'm just kidding. The way a splashdown does work is we do it to get from first to third gear before we get in the water. Do you think I should just go for it or back up and get a running start?
Back up and get a running start.
Alright, you said it, not me. Gonna have to help guide me to that guardrail back there because you see the dent in it? Yeah, that was me. Don't worry, it's 20 points, so it was worth it.
Hit it a little bit harder for 25.
Maybe. We'll see how this tour goes. Alright, like I said, we do have to get from first to third gear. Are we ready?
Yeah!
Alright, we're in first gear. And now we're in second gear. Now we're in third gear. Put your hands up and sing! So, I did say to say wee, not to wee wee on the floor. Who was it back there? It was him, but that was a big wee wee. No, I'm just kidding. It is your patient, not mine. I'll clean it up. We did a splashdown into lakes, and when they get full, we like ship them off to a place I like to call Minnesota. Just like we did with Brett Favre. Anyone here from Minnesota? Are you guys Vikings fans? Ugh. Anyone here from Illinois? Amphibious landing, so please remain seated as you make your way out of the water. Strong women aboard are going to head to the back of the duck. We're then going to lower down all the men and children, and they're going to retake our seats and cheer them on as they push us up the hill. Everyone look out to the left and say hi to Sandman Steve. Say hi, Steve. Hi. He was on my last tour. And out to the right you can all see my boyfriend, because he's non-existent.
Oh my god!
We're approaching our second land obstacle here today on tour, the Wisconsin roadways. Here in Wisconsin, it is a click it or ticket state, so if you can all do me a huge favor, reach underneath your seats and grab those red safety belts, we can continue on with tour. I got you! It's okay, don't worry, it also says gulp on the ceiling. I got some of you on that one too. If you looked at all, don't feel bad. One time I had a little girl sitting right here, got her 7 times, only felt bad once. Hope you all actually took the time to read your waiver. And woo! Alright, we got an ugly duckling out here to the left. Give a thumbs down. Now this runway is going to be a little windy, so I'm going to turn my mic off for a little bit. Anything like that, anything does fly away, don't worry, just raise your hand to get my attention. I'll look back at you, raise my hand with you, and then we're going to wave those items goodbye.
Can I get Johnny Chase one? No. No. Will not be allowed back up.
There you go, Junior. You might be able to touch
All
the
right,
water with your
everyone.
hand.
Welcome to the Atlantic Ocean. I'm just kidding, this is the Wisconsin River, and I do just like to give you a few seconds to take in all the natural beauty sitting right here in front of you. Most beautiful thing you're gonna see all day, right? Right? Okay, my mic is not very happy with that joke, it must have been bad. We are about to be driving into the Wisconsin River. River is a decent height, but it is gonna be a little bit bumpy, so I'm gonna ask you just remain seated until we're fully floating. Good luck fishing. I hope you catch some. I need a fish with like a foot big next to her. Got me? Alright, perfect. He's actually a hired paid actor. He makes $1 per fish he catches, so rough life.
That's gonna get deeper. The water.
Alright, our wheels fell off those sandbars, so they're going into neutral. Prop is going on. We are officially floating in the Wisconsin River. There are two parts to the Wisconsin River here in the Dells. There's the upper and the lower, which is separated by Kilbourne Dam, which you might have crossed going in or out of downtown Dells today. Now we're on the lower part of the lower river. Now the Wisconsin River is also a river in Wisconsin. I'm just kidding. I have a lot more to talk to you guys about than just bad dad jokes. I'm going to start by talking about this first rock right out here to the left. That rock right there is called Lone Rock. Now, no, it didn't get the name Lone Rock being as lonely as I am. Got the name Lone Rock being the last freestanding rock formation here on the Wisconsin River. You can travel all the way downstream and won't find another freestanding rock formation, but you will end up in Portage, and well, no one really likes Portage. The Wisconsin people, are you from Portage? No, we're good. Okay, good. Now, a little bit more about Lone Rock. Has a total of 4 cave entrances that come together to create a cave about the size of this duck. Unfortunately, we are not the Magic School Bus, so we will not be exploring that cave today. But our first entrance is right out there to the left. Now the second cave entrance coming up here is going to be a little bit different, and this is because you're going to be able to see straight through to the other side of Lone Rock. It does go by pretty fast, so if you want to take pictures, I do recommend having your cameras ready, and I'll also give you a little bit of a heads up when I start to see it. Let's see, right about...
There we go.
Right about now, you're going to start to be able to see straight through to the other side of Lone Rock.
Oh yeah.
Back row, did you guys see it? Yeah, okay, perfect. When I first started working here, I forgot I had to wait for the back row, and I just take off, and it's a cave, but the farther you go in, it is actually the most narrow cave. Now, those two rocks right there are called twin inkstands. They get the name twin inkstands because the man who named them thought that they looked like little jars of ink that would sit on your desk. The trees on the top being the feathers and the black on the side being the ink. A little bit more about twin inkstands is that they actually act as a natural compass. The one on the left pointing east and west, and the one on the right pointing north and south. Only off about 3 degrees. Now back in the day, Native Americans would use these to help guide their way up and down the river. Working here, people would always ask me a lot of questions about that house. And while I was new, so I really didn't know anything about anything here in the Dells, but I really wanted to be able to give a good tour. So I went down to a local library and checked out a couple books on the houses here. I really didn't find too much out about the house, but like I said, I really wanted. Now, this is called Sugar Bowl Island. H.H. Bennett called it Sugar Bowl Island because he thought it looked like an overflowing bowl of sugar. Any of you see that? Anyone all? No? Okay, good. I thought I was just going crazy from drinking too much river water because I don't see it. But I'll let you see what I see. You have the column on the left side, which is a leg. Then you have a little gap. Then you have a column on the right side, which is another leg. And that tree branch right there is a tail. You, my friends, are looking at the butt of an elephant. I think Elephant Butt Cheek Island just fits it a whole lot better. What do we think? Yeah? Alright, perfect. Little fun caves in all the rock formations run about 15 to 20 degrees cooler than the temperature outside. Back in the day, Native Americans would use these as natural refrigerators. Famous. This type of stone right here is called Precambrian pot sand sandstone, found in only 4 places in the world. One being right here in Wisconsin Dells of state New York has ever gotten. It was to the top of that brown sign, and that was on September 14th, 1938. At that time, the river was flowing at about 3 million gallons per minute. For reference, we're only flowing at about 9,000 right now, so a huge difference. Taking one more real good look at that brown sign, you'll see that it actually says gauging station and not gauging station. Yeah, spell check wasn't around back then, and so water really needed it. Also, we passed along the way. Everybody know that really famous actor, Robert Downey Jr., the one that plays Iron Man? Yeah, that's not his house. But the man who bought it a few years ago for $2.2 million, and he doesn't even live in it. He rents it out as an Airbnb. I've never been inside of it. All I know is that it has 10 bedrooms. So if any of you are staying in it, my name's Ashley and I love to cook, and I've always wanted to see the inside of that house. 2, 3, everyone hold on. Yeah, that was it. That was it. Any guesses on to how fast we were going?
1 mile.
No, 6. Any other guesses? 10. All good guesses, but I actually have no idea because I don't have a speedometer. We're told it is roughly 5 to 6 miles per hour in the water. Don't worry, these things do go a lot faster on land. Going down the hill with the wind on a really good day, these things can get up to 30. River runs through a tamarack pine tree forest, and those trees give off something called tannic acid into the water. They may be like Ashley, tannic acid doesn't really sound safe, doesn't really sound good, and I don't think I want to go swimming in it. I can assure you it's completely harmless, and you probably even consumed some today. Found in a lot of common household look at all the sandstone that makes up all the rock formations here on the Wisconsin River. We're also going to be seeing a very special look out to the right side of the dock only, just below this bridge right here. Now that is what every single rock formation would look like if it received very little rain or sunlight, just more of a pale color.